Hi, welcome to Ms. Cooper's art class. Today I'm going to be showing you how to doodle some little freehand flowers, maybe kind of a vintage style. They look a little bit like magnolia flowers. Today I'll tell you about the materials I'm using. I have some watercolor paper and a set of Micron PNs. So they're by Pigma Micron by Sakura. They have P on N on the ends and they come in a lot of different colors, so I'm trying out a couple favorites that kind of jumped out at me. So the first thing to do when you're doing these flowers is don't worry about it too much. Do not worry about a perfect petal shape because in real life flowers often don't have perfect petal shapes. It will actually look a little odd if they are too perfect. Every once in a while, if you make a figure eight kind of shape like I did a few seconds ago, that will show a twisted petal in the flower. The other thing that you'll notice I'm doing is I'm holding the the pen very lightly. It's okay if your hand shakes a little bit, if you're maybe a little too caffeinated or a little shaky before you do this, because the shaky lines are going to make it just look, I don't know, a little less stiff. So I hold the pen lightly, and sometimes I hold it up a little higher than I normally would for something very technical. You can see at a lot of points my fingers are more than an inch from the end when I'm first laying out those petals. Sorry the video got cut off at the bottom there for a sec, but you can see now that I'm adding those hatching lines. I pay close attention to the line direction and make sure it goes the same shape as the petal and curves the same way that the petals curve. I'm making a bunch of flowers. Sometimes when you have a whole lot of them together, if there's any you're not so sure about, they tend to look better in a big group. And again, I'm making sure I'm irregular with the petals, letting them curl a bit at the ends or do an occasional little figure eight because that is going to make them look a little better. You can always study up some reference photos of flowers if you need to understand where the shadows would go, but I normally just put the shadows just right in the middle in the centermost part of the flower. When I was done, I felt like using some watercolor. I used my Sakura Koi watercolor set with a water brush. And I mixed up some kind of pinkish purple colors, a little bit of yellow to show some golden light. I thought it would look good with the kind of brownish color of the pen. And on the other ones, I did a bright yellow with a little bit of unexpected blue in the center to aid those shadows a bit. I had a lot of fun with this, and I find it really relaxing because there's no real pressure to have anything perfect. They will still look like flowers pretty much no matter what you do. So anyway, this is what I have for you at the end here. I am obsessed with drawing these, and I hope you enjoy them too. Key things to remember: remember your line direction with your shading. Remember to let your line thickness be thin, and hold your pen lightly. Let your hand shake a little bit. I hope you give this a try. Subscribe for more if you'd like to, and thanks for watching.